Hi there. Tepeskai Pisam Gochai Mitisquo is a spirit named Adakaria, or one of them. And I'm on here today to have a conversation. Have a conversation about who I am. And the conversation that is going to come forward today is very deep in something that I have been resisting. And something deep that I have been trying and just thinking maybe that's just a little bit too much information. But to be honest, the information that has to be shared through me is something that needs to be heard by the collective. I'm a spiritual mother, woman. I am somebody that has been in ceremony a vast majority of my life. I started when I was a child, and there's only just in the last, I'd say 5-6 years that I really had come really deep into my knowing and deep into my understanding of who I am. And getting my connections to Creator, Mother Earth, and getting really good connections to my higher self. And I am a channeler. I channel universal knowledge and wisdom. And it has come to a time in my life where I was resisting the knowledge and resisting my knowing and resisting any of the information that was coming forward. I'm like, oh, that's just too much information. I don't know how people around me in my own collective community is going to handle the information that I am about to share. So I resisted it and I held it back. So now is the time that I'm coming into my knowing and into my knowledge and my wisdom, that I am not alone, no longer allowed to hold that within me. I'm no longer allowed to hold that in the depths of me, and it has to come out, because the depths of my soul and the depths of my higher knowing is meant to be shared to the collective, and meant to be shared with the world, and however the world receives it, and however the world knows it, and however the world wants to receive it. It is in that state of their own knowing that they will accept or reject. And I'm just here to give those messaging out to each and every one of you that wants to hear it and wants to be a part of this collective knowing that I have with myself and with my soul and my spirit. I do work directly from my heart, and Spirit has always told me that the reason I have these connections that I have is because of my heart. It's because I'm always been authentically truthful in my heart, and they know my heart, so they're allowing me to share this information as it comes. And a lot of the times that the information that I share comes through as light language, a language of the universe, one of the first languages of Earth. And if you go through a lot of my videos, you'll notice that I'm speaking this light language. And this light language is something that comes deep within me, and it's something that I can no longer resist and no longer keep hidden. So from today on, I've kind of gone into a surrenderance of, okay, I have to do this now and I have to listen. So I can't be held back anymore. I can't be, just take it slow. No, I've taken it slow for far too long already. So if you know me and you know my heart, I come from a very good place. A lot of people in my surrounding, I've always been a heart-centered person, and I've always loved very deeply. So just know that the information that is going to be coming forth and being shared through me is from the universe. I am connected to my higher self, and my higher self tells me that I need to do the mission at hand, the mission that is set forth for me, and I have to follow the directions that are coming through. So every step that I take and every word that I speak has to be spoken in a way that aligns with not only myself, but it has to align with you as well. And you just take the information and the knowing and the knowledge and how I'm going to start sharing it to the depths of your own soul, because this is universal knowledge. Universal knowledge of the universe is something that you have to just get out of your own way to hear it. Because we tend to get that, okay, they're saying, listen to your soul about it. Like deep within your soul. How does it feel within your body when you hear the information? Do you get physical sensations? Do you feel it within your heart, your stomach? You know, those places, like, kind of pay attention to your body and what your body is telling you. It's one of the main things that I've always been guided to know and be aware of. Because our physical bodies are our humanness, our human side of ourselves. And it is our spirit trying to come through through our physical bodies. Does that make sense? So I'll be doing a lot of things, readings, collective channelings, collective energy works here on my TikTok now. I am to start doing lives. I do have a website if you want to go into there and see of the services that are currently on there. I know they're going to change. There are things in my website that I have to add. And I work for Creator. I work for the universe. I work like I am not to work a 9-to-5 job anymore. You know what I mean? So your support in doing this work is gonna go a long way for me, because I don't work. And this is me now doing these things, bringing it up for the collective, doing personal readings, doing personal energy work, those types of things. You could just go to my TikTok, my website, and just look at the things that I offer right now. Because this is me in my most authentic self, and I must walk in this way in a good way. And it's basically in the depths of my soul. So, yeah. If you, and like, I'm in northern Manitoba, Canada, you know, like I'm basically in the bush, you know. I'm pretty far up to where I live. So, sorry. I'm just waking up, and I've just had this come over me, and I've been wrestling with myself and on how I'm to do my TikToks, how I'm to do my the information that I receive, and how do I do it? I kept fighting with myself about it, you know. I have to stop that fighting and just bring it forward, because bringing it forward is what is authentic. You know, it's what's coming from deep within me, outward, you know. So, and I do mentor, and I help people, like my clients and people that I work with, help with their own knowing and meet their spirit guides and those types of things. And I just have to be myself now. I can't be anybody else, and I can't allow anybody else to hold me back, because that is just not happening anymore. I just have to be within myself and within my soul, and I have to bring it forward, you know. I have to do that. So, with a lot of love and a lot of care, and I hope this message found you well. And this is authentically me and the work that I'm starting to do. So, yeah, take care. Bye now.